Have you ever watched someone in their 90s walk across the room with quiet strength? No walker, no cane, just pure grace. Have you noticed this in someone you love? There is a certain poetry to walking, a rhythm that echoes the very essence of life. It's a dance of balance and motion, a testament to our body's innate ability to navigate the world, especially as the years gather around us and the landscape of our lives shifts and changes. The simple act of walking takes on a deeper significance. When we are young, a walk is just a way to get somewhere, a means to an end. We rush, we stride, often without truly noticing the ground beneath our feet. But as we age, it becomes a quiet declaration of independence, a gentle rebellion against the limitations that time may impose. It's a way of saying, I am still here, I am still moving, I am still capable. Each step is a small victory, a triumph over gravity, over stiffness, over the aches and pains that might otherwise keep us confined. A gentle rhythm that connects us to the world, to the changing seasons, to the sights and sounds of our surroundings. It's a mindful practice, a way to be present in the moment. A simple walk means freedom, the freedom to choose our own path, to explore our neighborhood, to breathe in the fresh air, to get a glass of water, a simple act of self-care that nourishes both body and soul. It's about maintaining the ability to care for ourselves, to feel the sun, to soak in its warmth and energy, to remind ourselves of the simple pleasures that life has to offer. To check the mail, a connection to the outside world, a reminder that we are still part of a larger community. These are not grand adventures, not feats of athleticism, but the fabric of a dignified life, the small threads that weave together to create a sense of purpose and well-being. Have we stopped to appreciate, to truly consider what it means to put one foot in front of the other, to feel the ground beneath us, to maintain our balance, to propel ourselves forward? Walking is not a foregone loss of aging. It's not an inevitable decline. It's a skill to be nurtured, like a cherished garden, tended with care and attention, so that it may continue to flourish. We often focus on the big ailments of aging, the serious illnesses and conditions that demand our attention, but overlook the slow erosion of strength in our legs, the gradual weakening that can creep up on us unnoticed. If left unchecked, this can steal our independence, confining us to our homes, limiting our ability to participate in the world around us. Walking is a daily affirmation of our capability, a way to reclaim our strength, to rebuild our confidence, to prove to ourselves that we are still in control. A promise to stay engaged with the world, to remain active and involved, to continue to contribute our unique gifts and talents. The goal isn't to walk miles, to push ourselves to the limit, but to move through our days with confidence and grace, to navigate the world with ease and comfort, to maintain our sense of dignity and self-respect. For as long as possible, let's remain the authors of our own stories, the masters of our own destinies, walking from one chapter to the next, embracing each new day with hope and determination, and savoring the simple grace of a walk. We don't like to talk about falling. It's a topic that often makes us uncomfortable. But we must. It's a conversation we need to have, not just for ourselves, but for our loved ones too. A fall is rarely just an accident. It's a symptom. It's often the result of weakening muscles, diminished balance, and sometimes underlying health issues that need attention. The consequences can be life-altering. A single fall can set off a chain of events. A fractured hip, requiring surgery and extensive rehabilitation. A long recovery filled with pain, frustration, and the challenges of regaining lost mobility. Or even a loss of independence, forcing reliance on others for everyday tasks. Fear of falling can shrink our world, limiting our experiences and our joy, making us avoid activities we once loved and isolate ourselves from friends and family. This cycle of fear and inactivity weakens us further, creating a downward spiral that's hard to break, making another fall more likely, and reinforcing the initial fear. We begin to say no to life's small invitations, the coffee with a friend, the walk in the park. Not by choice, but out of concern for safety, a concern that slowly erodes our quality of life. In trying to avoid harm, by wrapping ourselves in cotton wool. We risk emotional harm by withdrawing from joy and connection, the very things that give life meaning. The answer isn't to live in fear, to let anxiety dictate our choices, but to focus on building the foundation that prevents falls, empowering ourselves to live fully and confidently. Strengthen your legs, build the muscles that support you. Improve your balance, challenge your stability, and regain your equilibrium. And see your body as resilient, not fragile, capable of adapting and growing stronger. The goal isn't to eliminate all risk, that's impossible, but to empower ourselves to navigate the world safely with confidence and grace. Take control, don't surrender to fear. Be proactive, not reactive. With the right care, attention, and a proactive approach, we can maintain confidence and independence well into our later years. Let's shift our focus from fear of falling, from dwelling on what could go wrong, to building strength and stability and embracing a life filled with activity and connection. As we age, our bodies change. It's a natural and inevitable part of life, a process that affects each of us in unique ways. These changes can be subtle at first, gradually becoming more noticeable over time. Most notably, we lose muscle mass. This is a common experience, and it's something that many people begin to notice as they get older, especially in our legs. The muscles in our legs are crucial for mobility and balance, making this loss particularly impactful. This isn't a disease, but a natural part of aging called sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, and it's a condition that affects a significant portion of the aging population. Understanding this process is key to addressing it. By our 80s, this loss can be significant. The effects of sarcopenia become more pronounced as we move further into our 80s, impacting our physical capabilities and overall well-being, affecting our ability to stand. Simple actions that we once took for granted can become challenging, requiring more effort and concentration. Walk and balance. Maintaining stability becomes more difficult, increasing the risk of falls and injuries. Weak leg muscles mean everyday tasks become harder. Activities like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even just getting around the house can feel like a struggle, and our confidence wavers. The fear of falling or being unable to perform simple tasks can lead to a loss of self-assurance and independence. Often discomfort leads us to move less. When movement becomes painful or difficult, the natural inclination is to avoid it, which weakens muscles further. This creates a negative feedback loop, where inactivity leads to further muscle loss and weakness, a cycle that leads to a sedentary lifestyle. This can have significant consequences for overall health and well-being, increasing the risk of various health problems. Use it or lose it is especially true for our muscles as we age. Maintaining an active lifestyle is crucial for preserving muscle mass and strength as we get older, but this process isn't inevitable. While sarcopenia is a natural part of aging, its effects can be mitigated and even reversed to some extent. It can be slowed, managed, and even partially reversed. With the right strategies and interventions, we can take control of our muscle health and maintain our physical function, even at 90. It's never too late to start making positive changes and improving our muscle strength and function. Our bodies can respond to exercise and movement. The human body has an amazing capacity to adapt and improve, even at advanced ages. Muscles can be strengthened, balance improved. Targeted exercises can help rebuild muscle mass and improve stability, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. We are not passive victims of time. We have the power to influence our own aging process and maintain our physical capabilities. We are active participants in our own aging. By taking proactive steps to maintain our muscle health, we can live more active, independent, and fulfilling lives. Understanding why our legs weaken is the first step. Knowledge is power, and understanding the underlying causes of muscle weakness is essential for taking effective action. It moves us from resignation to action. When we understand what's happening to our bodies, we can move beyond feelings of helplessness and start taking control. We can say, I understand what's happening. It's not just an inevitable decline, but a process I can influence. And I have the tools to do something about it. There are many effective strategies for maintaining and improving muscle strength, and we can learn to use them to our advantage. The journey to strength begins with knowledge and intention. It's a journey that empowers us to live healthier, more active lives, regardless of our age. What if the secret to strength was on your plate? Have you ever wondered why some people stay strong as they age? To build and maintain muscle, we need protein, the body's essential building block. As we age, our bodies process protein less efficiently, so we need more of it. Many older adults eat less protein just when they need it most. The solution? Include a good source of protein with every meal. Breakfast could mean adding an egg or Greek yogurt. Lunch, an extra slice of turkey or beans in soup. Dinner, a palm-sized portion of fish, meat, or lentils. Distribute protein throughout the day for steady muscle support. Protein isn't just meat. Eggs, dairy, beans, lentils, tofu, nuts, and seeds all count. Variety ensures you get other vital nutrients too. This isn't about a complicated diet, but about feeding your muscles. Every extra bit of protein is an investment in your strength and independence. Ask yourself at every meal, where is the protein on this plate? Small changes add up to lasting strength. Could your bones be the hidden key to independence? Are you getting enough calcium every day? Protein builds muscle, but calcium fortifies our bones, the silent scaffolding of our bodies. As we age, bone density can decrease, making fractures more likely. Calcium is the mineral that keeps bones strong and resilient. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are classic sources, but not the only ones. Leafy greens, fortified foods, and canned fish with bones are excellent alternatives. Consistent calcium intake supports ongoing bone renewal. Think of it as reinforcing your foundation, even if you can't see the work being done. A glass of milk, a serving of yogurt, or a side of kale all help. This daily habit is a quiet investment in your future independence. Strong bones mean a stronger, safer you. Is sunshine the missing link in your health? When was the last time you checked your vitamin D? When was the last time you checked your vitamin D? Vitamin D is the key that helps your body absorb calcium and build strong bones. Our skin makes vitamin D from sunlight, but aging, time indoors, and sunscreen can limit this. Few foods naturally contain vitamin D. Fatty fish and fortified products are best. For most older adults, food and sun aren't enough. Supplements are often needed. Talk to your doctor about your vitamin D levels and the right supplement for you. This simple step ensures the calcium you eat actually strengthens your bones. Vitamin D, protein, and calcium together form a powerful defense against weakness. Don't overlook this vital nutrient. It's the final piece of the puzzle. Protect your bones, protect your independence. Strong nutrition means a stronger, steadier you. What if strength was built in your living room? How many small movements do you make each day? Building strength doesn't require a gym, just small, consistent habits in daily life. Practice sitting and standing from a chair without using your hands. Start with a few repetitions and build up. Use daily chores as opportunities for movement. Squat to reach shelves, carry groceries with good posture. These mindful movements keep your muscles engaged. Walking, even for 10 minutes a day, is one of the best things you can do. Use a walker or cane if needed. The goal is movement, not speed. Keep joints lubricated and muscles active. These aren't workouts, but investments in your independence. Small habits, practiced daily, add up to lasting strength. Reframe chores and walks as opportunities for health. Consistency is more important than intensity. Every bit of movement counts. Stay strong by making movement a natural part of your day. Can you train your balance at any age? When did you last test your balance? Balance is a skill that can be trained, even as we age. Practice standing on one leg next to a sturdy surface, holding for 10 seconds and switching sides. As you improve, try holding on with fewer fingers or not at all. Try the heel-to-toe walk, as if on a tightrope, using a wall or counter for support. Just a few careful steps challenge and improve your balance. These exercises should feel safe and mindful, not strenuous. The goal isn't to become a gymnast, but to feel more secure on your feet. A few minutes of balance work each day can make a big difference. It helps you navigate cluttered rooms and uneven sidewalks with confidence. Invest a little time for a huge return steady, confident movement. Balance practice is a small act with a big impact. Staying on our feet is about more than health, it's about dignity and independence. The freedom to choose our daily routines is precious, and leg strength is its quiet guardian. When we lose mobility, we risk losing purpose and self-worth. Daily tasks, making the bed, preparing a meal, are affirmations of our capability. Dependence can lead to helplessness, so fostering strength is also fostering resilience. Caregivers should support independence, not take over. Be patient, encourage exercise, and make the home safer for movement. True care empowers rather than replaces autonomy. Aging is a story of adaptation and resilience, not decline. Focus on what can be done, not what's lost. Choose dignity, hope, and a meaningful life at every stage. Our later years are a vital chapter. Let's write it ourselves. Staying on our feet is the foundation of that story. The knowledge of strength, nutrition, and movement is a gift to be shared. Pass it on to parents, grandparents, neighbors, and friends. Start conversations about strength and independence in your community. Offer to walk with someone or try simple exercises together. Advocate for strength and balance classes at senior centers. Encourage nutritious meals rich in protein and calcium. Check in on older adults, offering support and encouragement. We all share responsibility for a culture where aging with dignity is possible. Let's move from a narrative of decline to one of resilience and empowerment. Protect the freedom to stand tall and walk steadily, for ourselves and those we love. Share this guidance and help everyone stay strong, independent, and hopeful. Subscribe to Wise Reflection. Leave a comment about your own experience. Share the video with someone who might need it.